Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel, PH Born US Naturalized Justice Channel. We're here today to talk with you about our monthly budget, our basic budget for April. What did we spend in April? This seems to be a fan favorite. People really enjoy these budget videos, so we're going to go over it again. If it starts to tail off, we may stop. We cover 8 categories of our budget every month to see if we can make it. Our budget this year for 2025 is $740 a month US.
And that's the truth.
That's actually what we spend for these 8
Yes.
categories from last year. Last year, our budget was 800, so we actually didn't make 800 every month. Well, that's why this year's is a little shorter, but there's a big change that has happened. You know what that big change is?
Oh, it's the dollar equivalent.
Yeah, the dollar against the peso is dropping. When we set up the budget, there was 58 pesos to the dollar. Today, the rate is 55 pesos to a dollar. So even if we made our budget in pesos, we're going to blow our dollar part of it. Why? Because we're going to take more dollars to get to that same number of pesos. There are 8 categories. We're going to go over the 8 real quick. Then we're going to talk about each one. And then we're going to give you the total for what we spent in April.
Okay, we have to remind you guys this is budget for necessities.
Yeah.
It doesn't include, basic.
Yeah.
It doesn't include our wants and our desires.
Yeah. So the 8 categories, real quick, are housing, electricity, water, transportation, groceries, entertainment, health, and miscellaneous. Those are the 8 categories we track every month to see how we're doing against our budget. So now we're going to go into detail. For housing, what do we pay for housing?
Zero, because we own the house.
We're always going to make our housing budget.
But we will give you a figure.
Yeah, we gave 10,000 pesos per month budget on that because in the past we've done rentals for less than that and rentals for more than that. So if you check our rental videos out, you can see where those places are. So we plugged in 10,000 because you're going to spend something for housing unless you do like Jess did and have your house built before you move here. Uh, our electric bill every month, our budget for electric bill is 4,600 pesos.
Oh, that will change in the next month because it's very hot, very
Yeah, well,
hot.
our expense won't change, but last month in April, we only spent 29.98. I don't have the dollar figures for that. I'll put it up on the screen as we go through here.
Yes.
And so we saved some money on our electric. Water bill, our budget is 566 a month. That water includes what?
The drinking water and the general use water.
So both of those, washing water and drinking water, 566 pesos. We only spent 395 last month, so we came out ahead of that too.
You did not drink your water, Mom?
Yeah, I did. It's
It's
hot.
very hot.
Yeah, maybe I didn't think as many bad. Okay, the next category is transportation. Transportation includes us going places because we don't have a car. How do we get around?
Oh, public transportation, Sika, tricycle. We have the bus, we have the jeepneys, and sometimes we take a taxi.
So our budget is 3,200 pesos. Last month we blew that with 3,557.
Why is that?
Well, maybe we went more places.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, but then we spent more money on transportation last month than was budgeted. You know, there's something on here that's not here. Something we spend money for that's not here. You know what that is?
Shoot.
It's our visas. We get a tourist visa every 2 months. It's $50 every 2 months. We take that out of savings, but we have there is a service you can use. What do you have to say about that?
Oh, the Filipino visa. This is a premium visa service that specializes in marriage,
We're already married.
couple-based visas, perfect for interracial couples with more than a decade of experience, and also has helped lots of clients go to the US. And what are these packages include? It includes CR1, K1, spousal, tourist, adjustment of status. They are not yet assisting work visa.
So if those visa packages ring a bell with you, give them a call, or rather, click on the link in our description below, and they'll help you with your visa needs.
That will be very exciting.
Yeah.
If I'm the Filipina and I will have this kind of
You
visa.
don't need one. You don't need one.
Oh no.
I'm the one who needs a visa. I need my tourist visa. which will take care out of savings.
Yep.
The last four categories, groceries is the next one. It's the biggest one actually of all of them. Our budget for groceries is 13,500 pesos a month. What we're spending is what we spent last month was 14,093 pesos.
Oh yeah, we eat a lot.
We spent 500, almost 600 extra pesos.
Yes.
Yeah,
We eat.
I am
We
gaining
eat
weight.
a lot. The prices in the grocery
Mm.
also went high.
Yeah,
Yeah, the kilo of meat, the kilo of pork, the kilo of
the
chicken.
bags we bring home are becoming smaller for the
Yeah.
same price. The next thing we spent money for is entertainment. Entertainment includes our internet cost and eating out.
Is very problematic with our
Oh,
Wi-Fi. Yeah.
yeah,
Those few of you knows that we even have a live stream that
doesn't work.
really did not work. We're really sorry and embarrassed about that.
So our budget is 4,000 pesos. What we spent last month for those two things was 34.46. Again, the dollars will be at the top of the screen. The next thing we use is help. What is help for? Help! I'm falling. I can't get up.
Yeah, we have a young person here who comes every morning, sweep the outside of the house, water the plants. I have a nephew whom I call if I want him to run errands for me. So, and that also include our water jug
Oh yeah.
that he brings from here to the water refilling
She had
station.
another nephew that cleaned our screens for us. Now we can see through our screens. They look like
Yes.
brand new. It's
Yeah,
crazy
so I just give them a
how
holler
dusty it
there.
is. And the last category is miscellaneous. We budget 5,000 pesos a month for miscellaneous, and that is on our budget sheet. I don't know what I did with the budget sheet, but anyway, we kept track of everything that wasn't included in the budget, and it came up to 4,455 pesos. So we saved a little bit there too. Altogether, for the whole month, our budget amount for pesos is 43,066 pesos. That used to be $740. Now at 57.55 pesos, it's $783. So our budget increased $43 with not moving a peso because of the drop in the dollar. But what we spent last month for pesos was 41,794, and even that is still more than our budget, $759 US. So you see that the dollar is being impacted greatly by weakness against the peso. When we got here, how much was that?
48.
Oh yeah,
So it's still higher.
yeah, it was 48.
5 years ago when we get here.
Yeah. So we're still better than we were when we first got here, but it's dropping, and I hope it stops. There will be a chart at the end with all these numbers on them. You guys can peruse that if you want. Also, I have other currencies, and as I was updating the other currencies, I noticed, believe it or not, that the other currencies didn't drop as much as the dollar did. You can come up with all kinds of reasons for that if you want to. I don't want to get into that because I don't want everybody yelling and screaming at each other on the on the comments. But we are still able to manage that because our budget isn't all the money we have.
Right.
Okay.
They are the basic needs budget. It doesn't even include healthcare.
No,
No doctor's visit,
no.
no emergency fund.
We take
No.
all that out of savings.
Yes.
And because the average Social Security recipient gets about $1,900 a month, and we're around that average,
Mhm.
and we're only spending even at the most 800,
Mhm.
we have lots of room to play with in terms of savings. So it's not an issue when those things come up, but these are 8 categories that are basics to everybody, and everybody has to deal with these issues. So hopefully that's a help to you guys as you look to coming to the Philippines and budgeting your money.
And don't forget the Filipino visa.
Click on the link below in our
Yes.
description.
In our
All right, guys,
description
thanks for
box.
watching.
And please don't forget to like your comments there. And please, we
Subscribe.
want you to subscribe.